This week's Parsha is Parsha's Tzav. Tzav literally means to command. Moshe is instructed to command Aaron and his sons about the laws of the sacrifices. The expression Tzav is an unusual Hebrew expression. The Torah would usually use an expression of daber, to speak, or emor, to say, but here it uses the expression Tzav, to command. Our sages explain that the expression Tzav denotes a special urging on. This is particularly important in this instance because with other mitzvahs that make sense to us, the person will be self-motivated to do what he or she is told. In this instance, however, where the Torah is discussing the laws of the sacrifices that make very little sense to us, one needs to be urged on in a very unique way to fulfill the mitzvah. Hence the unique expression, Tzav. Motivating our kids to do things is one of the great joys of parenting. This can involve the smallest day-to-day things like getting our kids to brush their teeth, to go bath, to go do their homework, and can also be with bigger things like getting them to spend extra time studying, learning how to play an instrument, or learning to acquire a new skill. It's very easy to resort to bribery so that we can move on with things. The problem with this is that besides for the dent that it can put in our pockets, it never actually teaches our kids to become self-motivated people. On the other hand, sometimes our kids do need some extra motivation. So where do we draw the line? The lesson that we can take out of Tzav is that yes, there are times when we should be motivating with extra urgency. And if this requires giving a reward, then so be it. In fact, Maimonides, the Rambam, writes that it is perfectly acceptable to educate children by giving them nuts and other sweet treats. However, we should try and reserve this form of motivation for those things like the sacrifices, the things that we are asking our children to do that make very little sense to them and that would be very difficult for us to explain to them. But when it comes to daily tasks like eating their food and brushing their teeth, things that even kids can understand the importance of, we should try our very best to get them self-motivated very quickly and not have to resort to prizes and rewards. For these kind of things, daber, speaking, and emor, saying, should be enough. Good Shabbos.